Hello, my name is Robert Brooks. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my ASDI 1402 Week 1 project, and that was on objects and kind of getting into objects and learning how to use them efficiently. I'll show you a little bit from the code. Now I know I have 3 files in my project file just because I wanted to get into the habit of bringing my functions and my logic and all that stuff away from the app.js file just to clean it up. As you can see, the app.js file really is pretty simple. I think it only has 31 lines, and whatever needs to be launched on that within the app.js is the only thing that gets launched there. So very few things. It is the layout that I required from the app.js is the layout requirement, which I'll go over there real quick here. This is where I pull all my functions together. I did a for loop here to create views, to create all my views, added labels to them, so and so. So this is my logical part of the assignment. And also you'll notice on the top that var my data equals required data. So I'm requiring from this file the other data file, and that's the one with all the good information on it. And I'll tell you, I took the word unique to a whole new level. I think I did 10 different objects that were totally different from each other, and I kind of like doing that because it kind of got my mind thinking a little bit. So I did 5 of them dot notation, and then 5 of them literal notations. So I'm fairly confident that everything went right. It launched on iPhone. It launched on Android, on the mobile web. Across, had a couple bugs. Usually the bugs all come with the iPhone, but it seems like it's getting better with the Android now too. Anyways, so what I will do is I will show you what my project looks like if I can get it up here. Let's see, we'll show Android first. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. Kind of I just kind of threw it in there, kind of it's not the most appealing, sight to see, but it's getting it done and what I needed to do with it. Basically, I made a scroll view so you can scroll up and down here. Little things like rectangle, height equals 10, width equals 20. Well, the area is going to equal 200, and I got that out of a formula. Another one, and this is my favorite. I have a backyard that I'm going to be fencing up soon, but the back fence equals 100 feet. Left fence equals 60 feet. The right fence equals 55 feet. Front fence, the very front fence, equals 50. The perimeter of the backyard would be 267 feet. So that's going to be a challenge for my wife and I to go out and do our backyard. Next, we get into some other stuff. I am in the personal training business, so I love trying to help other people know as much as they possibly can about what they can do to better their fitness. A gentleman came to me by the name of Kyle. He's 31 years old. He's a male. He wanted to know what his max heart rate was. Well, what I did is we calculated it and through the program, through these functions in here, and found that his max heart rate was 179. So that means he should really never be going over 179. Then I'll take you to something stupid like the almonds, okay? And they're actually not stupid. I love almonds, but almonds calories per serving equals 120. So the 120 calories per serving. 2 servings equals 2. So that means our servings equals 2. So that means they're going to have 2 of those. So the total calories for eating all that is going to come up to 240 calories. So that's just a quick math add and subtract type deal to get those answers there. The hard-boiled egg, one of my favorites, has protein per serving is 17 grams. Servings are the servings that are going to be served are 3. Total protein content is going to be 51. It's a lot of protein. Going down to Sarah here. Sarah, she's a female, 40 years old, weighing in at, what was that weight? Oh, in kgs, equals 55. Weight in centimeters equals 165. Okay, so her daily caloric requirements should be right around 1,200, a little over 1,200 calories per day, 1,220.25. So it's just a bunch of different things that I threw together because I really took it literal when it said unique, because I just totally unique and all over the place. Here we go. Hamburger and fries and a soda. Hamburger equals $3.95. Fries equals $1.95. Soda equals $0.99. Total meal price $6.89. Going up, triangle. Triangle's base is 10. Height is 12. Area must be 60. And then at the bottom here, one of my own speeds, IndyCar driver Will Power. Race 1 of 2014, let's say. The result was 3rd place. Race 2 of 2013, the result was 1. He won the race. Race 3, the result of 2013, he finished a mere 20th. So that means his average finishing position for the whole year so far is 8. That is unacceptable for him because he's a world-class IndyCar driver. So those are the kind of things I was looking at when when looking through things, that objects that I wanted to portray to this application. I knew that I did not have to do more than 2 files, but I really, really like the way they use the modularizations to really declutter a lot of the the code that just hangs around there, and you go back in a day or two and you forget what you were doing, and it just makes it so much easier. So I elected to have a JOut file or a layout file that does all my work and my logic and stuff, as well as a data file which is holding all my objects and everything like that. Feel free to take a look at it. It is I felt that I did a pretty good job. There were some hard things here and there, but that's with everything. So my first, let me show you. This is that one and that one. So this is on the iPhone first. The iPhone technically never usually outperforms the Android, but today it seems to be doing that just with the scroll, and it's the same thing I showed you on there. Backyard, back fence, left fence, right fence. What's the perimeter? Same stuff. I did notice that if you leave the view borders to nothing, because their default value is 0, all your borders might show up on your iPhone, but they will not show up on the Android device. So that's something I learned that I'm definitely taking with me. As far as this project goes, I really enjoyed doing it, and I understand exactly where the class is going, and I look forward to continuing to grow in this class and really offer help if needed to my fellow students. Thank you very much for having me a part of this class, and I look forward to next week's projects. Thank you, Robert Brooks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.